Before we get into the chaos, quick shout out to my rebels over on Patreon. If you want bonus content, behind the scenes tea, and all the unfiltered shit I can't post here, go sign up at patreon.com/Saraya. Unlock the good stuff and join the inner circle. All right, let's get into it. What's up, you guys? Time for part 2 of Hot Topics. And right now we have Raquel-y, there she is. We've got Joey and Roxy. We've got Adam eating the best sandwich in the world.
Best sandwich.
And we have Heather in the peanut gallery. And
Party one.
Me. All right, so the last episode we did, you guys, is we talked about conspiracy theories, top 10 conspiracy theories. We did the first 5, so we thought we'd finish another episode and talk about extra things depending on how long this takes, with 5 more conspiracy theories. And if you have any opinions on it, make sure you go to the comments below and let us know what you think. All right, are you ready, Adam?
I'm ready.
In between the mukbang or the mukbang or whatever it's called.
The mukbang.
I don't know. Is that how it's supposed to be pronounced?
I thought so. Yeah.
What is that?
Mukbang.
Is it mukbang or mukbang?
I think American accents be like mukbang.
What are you
but-
trying
Let
to
me
say?
ask ChatGPT.
What is mukbang?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's an eating vlog. It's a
do you-
vlog style content where people
pronounce
eat a lot of food and like just talk and hang out and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Adam could put away a bunch of food.
But there's certain creators who
How
like
many
it's
wings can you eat?
all their content that they do.
Here's the thing. I'm not a big
She's
wings
right.
guy.
She's
Mukbang.
right. Mukbang.
I had to fast this morning because I had to go get my physical for the first time in like 2 years. I was fucking hungry.
Why did you have to get a physical?
Well, because I hadn't been to the doctor in a while. Plus, I had to get an RSV shot for because the twins are coming next week.
Next week, dude.
Oh.
2 more sprogs running around. Oh my God, he's got super sperm.
You got to get him jackets.
Jesus Christ.
A little baby
yeah, we'll get
jacket.
him
Cut that thing off,
Little
Adam.
begonia jacket.
Well,
Yeah.
jackets.
so I had,
Little begonian jackets.
I had to get it, and then I also had to talk to him. I was like, he's like, hey, have you had any major surgeries? And I'm like, well, no, but I need to get a vasectomy. And he goes,
Sure.
oh, yeah.
Tyler's suckers up.
So I got to get that figured out later.
Yeah, a little snip
Is
snap.
that your choice?
That's my choice, yeah.
I only
Yeah, well,
asked.
he now has 4
can't
children.
I can't afford to have any more
Right.
kids.
Hey, at least was it a boy and a girl?
Boy and girl, yeah.
Yeah, so at least you have 1 of each with
2
your
boys
missus.
and 2 girls.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Dude,
better. So you
collect
like to
the
even it
whole
out.
set.
Yeah.
Before you get the old snip, you're like, you were internally saying,
Yeah.
give my missus a boy and a girl and make it even.
Yeah.
There we go.
And
And
one
now
and
he's
done.
just going to tie those suckers up.
It's interesting to hear a man talk about it because we just finished the new season of Love is Blind. And on
Yeah.
that,
That wasn't a good season this season.
But the one
was
guy
nice.
chose to have it after having a kid, and I was just like, "Oh, I've never heard anybody talk about it like that." And it was
Really?
just, oh yeah, and it was his choice.
I'll be honest, I'd be pretty bummed out because I don't know whether I want kids or not, right? If I'm even able to. If you read my book, you know I have issues when it comes to that kind of stuff. But if I had the opportunity to do it like surrogacy or whatever, I would like to have that opportunity. So if I was to meet a guy and he's already like, I already got my fucking...
Well, you can undo
They're
it.
reversible.
You can
Yeah.
do it reversible, right? I guess, yeah, it would be better than a female doing it because if we do it, that's the end
That's
of it.
it.
You cannot
Yeah.
have, you got your tubes, boom, tubes tied,
Yeah.
cut, whatever the case may be, then you're donezo. But I would like to have a man in my future that might be willing participant in having a kid,
Yeah.
you know?
I think it's cool so there's no like accidents, you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think it's fucking awesome that you're like willing to go through that because I
It's
feel
not
like
the
a
best
lot of
procedure though,
I feel like a lot of
right?
men are like scared to do that, and
Well, I
birth
can tell
control
you-
has just always been like the women's job.
I can tell you
kinda.
just
Yeah.
from my perspective is that
He's, like, too scared.
women,
He's like,
you guys just carry all of it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
you do the birth, you do
The carrying for 9 months.
yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying like when it comes to that stuff, like it's just I just remember being like younger, and if that conversation came up, there would just be no way in hell a guy would get a vasectomy. Like
Right.
that, it would just be like, oh yeah, you don't want kids, and the woman has to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
We're
women
on the
do.
birth control or like getting whatever, you know. But it is a lot of like hormones and stuff that goes into your body. Like it's a lot. Birth control affects
a lot.
women
Yeah.
in so many different ways.
It
and there's a
kind
lot
of
different-
changes your body completely
Exactly, yeah.
too. You might get lucky. My mom didn't have 1 stretch mark in her pregnancies.
Really?
But there's,
You should
there's
see Raquel's
someone-
sister.
She's
Yeah.
tiny.
It's like a swimsuit model.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She putting oil on?
I don't know what she's
Dude,
doing.
I have
like
no
a-
idea.
regular
Yeah.
oil
Yeah, I know what
routine.
you're saying.
Yeah,
But
but your missus looks great too.
Yeah.
She's carrying twins and she's
Yeah.
not got weight anywhere.
Yeah, she looks pretty. Damn
She's
good.
just got her stomach,
Mm-hmm.
you know, which is normal. But the rest of her body, I mean, she's like a supermodel too. She's tall, she's skinny, she's gorgeous, you know?
Yep.
But hey, some women are lucky like that, right?
got twins
And I'm not
on the
saying-
way.
I'm not saying it's unlucky to get stretch marks, you know, tiger stripes and all that kind of stuff. You should
Demon
be proud.
Hunter.
It's normal.
Yeah, you should be proud of, like, you know.
It's still sexy. I mean, the whole process is sexy. Like,
That's good to hear a man say
the
that, because
idea
I've had some men
of-
in my past say it's not sexy.
no, the idea of you're creating life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're growing life inside of you. Like,
It's pretty crazy.
and yeah.
you can't even think about it too much. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Like, talk about
crazy.
aliens.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that concept and,
Yeah.
and the fact that now it's usually around 8:45 at night, the two of them get really, really kind of like active
Active.
in her
That's
stomach.
so funny. That's the
And
same
you're
as
just
sister.
like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh God, like that's, you look at her stomach, it's just like,
Do you think
Oh
it's
my
because of all the
gosh,
food
yeah.
you eat during the day? Maybe it starts getting
They
like.
get active at different times, but
Yeah.
Desiree's son is also very active at night too.
Yeah.
When we went and got like the 40 pictures, we picked a nighttime appointment because that's when he was like moving around. And
Yeah, I
stuff.
remember.
Yeah.
She was here doing the Halloween photo shoot that I did. Lara Croft, instant picture here. I look good.
which were
I
awesome
sent it to
photos.
Adam too to be like, bro, look what I did. He ignored me for like 2 days.
I was
And finally
driving.
reacted to it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck
He's
you. I'm
got
not even responding.
twins
I
on the
was
way.
driving when you texted me.
I was like,
and
my brother
was,
in Christ. Look at this. It's super cool.
Driving-
It was
What are you driving to the moon, Adam?
Anyway.
no,
Driving to the
it was
moon.
awesome, and great job with the photos, great job
Thank
with the
you.
outfit. It was,
And the video was
pretty
done by
epic.
Joseph
I don't
over
give a
here.
shit what.
And I helped.
But the whole thing was really, really great. And
Yeah, it was.
Raquel ordered my outfit and stuff for me. So she did a good job there. And you can't get plastic guns in California, you guys. You can't get it sent to
You
your house.
cannot
serious?
order a
Yeah.
fake gun.
We didn't know
here.
till the day of.
And if they are, it's like orange or like neon colored,
Gold.
like a water gun type
Yeah.
of thing. It's like a very obvious, like a super soaker. It's not like a pistol.
Yeah, I did manage to get one, but it came like literally hours
Yeah.
after the shoot, so it was
Yeah.
kind of like never mind.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, she had to leave at like 5 so she can get back for the 7:30 appointment because you were like
Yeah.
nighttime
Yeah.
scan, baby.
Yeah.
But you got to see the baby rolling
Yeah,
around
yeah,
in there. That's crazy. Imagine just something inside you just fucking kicking. You're just seeing your belly like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it makes me a little
Yeah.
nauseous. If
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
being
trip
honest.
for her too. She's like, she said it,
so it feels exactly how she thought
you
it
would
would
imagine it feels something moving around inside
Yeah.
you.
Oh my god,
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it makes
Oh
you
my
kind of
gosh.
wince, right?
Wild.
Yeah. She's loving
I'm
being
losing a
pregnant.
lot of
And
blood.
she's what, 7 months?
Yeah. Does Anishka does she like being pregnant? Because Desiree loves it, but I feel like with twins, it's probably way more intense.
I think it's
you
a
know?
timing thing too. Like
Gotta
towards the end of the
energy
pregnancy, you're like,
sucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's slowing down for sure. She's like waddling now.
Yeah.
I've seen women who are like, I'm pregnant. And
Yeah.
it's just like, some people are like that.
That's my sister,
And
definitely.
she's much more kind of, she's like, yeah, this is what it is. But
Okay.
that's also her personality.
Yeah,
She's very like,
okay,
she's
okay.
chill, isn't
Yeah.
she?
Okay. Yeah.
But I can imagine it being frustrating towards the end. 9 months
Yeah.
is a long time, and you're like, just get this fucking thing out of me by this point because you get uncomfortable. You get constipation, you're in pain, you can't sleep. You know what I mean? There's just a lot that goes into being pregnant, and I don't want people to think pregnancy's easy. I haven't carried a child like that before, right? But I can imagine just from speaking to my friends that have gone the full way, full 9 months and popped it out, that it's fucking
Yeah.
difficult. It's difficult. They're uncomfortable. Shit starts swelling. They're aching.
I think the first couple months were hardest for her because
Really?
of being nauseous. Like the morning
Oh,
sickness,
the
she
nausea.
hated.
First trimester.
But like
yeah.
now, she can't sleep that well. But Friday was her last day of work, so now she's getting to.
Take it easy for a
Chill
little
and
bit
hang
before
out,
she
Yeah.
goes into that delivery room. Oh, baby. Yeah, she has to pop 2 out. I think after the first one, you're like, okay, I've done this thing before. Just
Yeah,
slide right out of there.
we're doing C-section.
Oh, okay. So I do have a C-section scar, but not from pregnancy, but I had like a surgery where they removed my demon baby, which is the dermoid cyst,
Yeah.
had hairs and teeth and shit in it.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Growing on my ovary. Yeah. So I had it pretty much since I was born, and I didn't realize I had it until later on when I was getting problems. And I actually went for like an x-ray from my back, I think, just to see it. And then they noticed a mass on my ovary.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you have to remove that. That's crazy. And it was 10 centimeters by 6 centimeters.
Oh my gosh.
Right. And it wasn't going to burst or anything. I don't think they burst. I could be wrong, but they had to remove it. Definitely.
They can burst.
Yeah. But it was so big.
Yeah.
that they couldn't just do the usual, like I had little scars where they
Right.
tried and it was
Yeah.
so big they were like, we had to cut you wide open and pull it out. So if you're ever with like a new man, you're like, listen, I haven't had a baby.
Yeah.
And the scar's like fucking like
yeah.
this big,
Yeah.
you know, at the top. Right. It's just like that kind of stuff, but it is very visible.
Yeah.
It is. And it was so painful, the recovery from that.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So you have to take it. She has to take it so easy because it's. My mom came over and took care of me, and this was like in 2013 or 2014. She came over and took care of me, and I couldn't laugh. I
Yeah.
couldn't sneeze or
Yeah.
anything. And my mom was making me laugh, and I was like, "Please stop!" I started laughing and crying at the same time. I was like, "It's so painful."
Yeah.
Couldn't walk straight. It was so. C-sections are painful. They're painful, and C-section scars are bigger, obviously, because you're pulling out something a lot larger than that.
The technology is so advanced now, though, that it's better than it used to be. But
Like 10
again,
years
it's
ago,
twins,
or
so
12 years ago.
Yeah.
it's twins. You know,
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
might be
So
a
I
little
hope it's
bit.
easy on her. I hope it's somewhat easy on her because it is not very fun to have your stomach cut open for sure.
If I had to give birth, if I had a choice, I would choose a C-section.
For sure. For sure.
I'm scared.
Because if
of
not, your
the
asshole's getting
natural birth.
teared.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
scared. Desiree's like excited to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm
People that
like,
choose natural births too.
that's what I'm saying. My sister, yeah, she's like, let's go.
No injection or anything.
Yeah.
She says she wants to try that.
Oh my God. And the needle for that fucking thing is like, yeah, I'm bad with needles too. Heather's wincing right now. But imagine getting that shoved into your back. Oh, women, you are Wonder Women. I
Literally.
tell you,
Seriously.
superheroes.
Yeah, literally.
The shit that, you know, as females, we have to
I ain't
go
doing
through
it.
or potentially go through. What?
So I ain't doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, seahorses give birth.
It's
Male,
true.
male
Males.
seahorses.
They're the
Yeah.
only.
Can I just say, this is for Shelby, by the way. Seahorses. So we were like, if we were an animal, what do you think we would be? And she turns to me, she's just like, well, you're very sleek, you know, you got good bone structure. And then she was like, I would say a seahorse. And I was like, a seahorse? She was like, yeah, because the horse are like, and I was like, I'm not that.
They're snatched.
And then Roxy, my other friend, not the dog, was like, a panther. I was like, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But a seahorse?
Seahorse.
She's like, I'll show you. Because they have like cheekbones
Yeah.
and stuff. And I was like, how dare you? Shelby, I know you're watching this. She watches
dare
every
you.
single one. How dare you? Anyway, should we move on to conspiracy theories, you
Let's
guys?
get back into it.
Are you ready for the next 5 conspiracy theories? Again,
So-
for everyone that's just tuning in, we did the conspiracy theories the last episode.
Yep.
And now we picked out 5 of them. Now we're cranking out the other
Yep.
5.
So the first 5, quick recap. Number
Mm-hmm.
1, the JFK assassination.
Yep.
We should have done this in reverse. That's my fault. 1, JFK assassination. 2, the moon landing. 3, 9/11 being an inside job. Number 4, Area 51 and aliens. Number 5, the Earth is flat. Number 6,
Wait, before you get into it,
Oh gosh, of course.
any guesses on what might be on this list? I think the pyramids will be on the list.
Oh, I think the pyramids. Maybe we'll be talking about
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
That's my fave. The pyramid.
All right, let's have it.
Yeah.
Go on then.
anything else?
Sea aliens.
Atlantis, mermen.
Ooh.
Man.
Mermaids.
Mythical creature, maybe.
All right,
yeah.
what do we got? Let's get into it.
Okay. So, number 6, secret societies.
Ooh,
The
like
Illuminati
Illuminati.
and New World Order.
1000%.
This long-running theory posits that a powerful and secretive elite, such as the Illuminati or another shadowy group, controls world affairs and is working toward establishing an authoritarian global government.
Yes.
You know what? that does remind me of the people that live underground in Vegas in the tunnels
What?
and stuff like that.
Why does
What?
that remind you of that?
There's like, I think they call them the rat people or something like that.
There's like
Shelby
movie
was
on it.
explaining
I
it
think
to
there's
me.
a movie on it.
But there is people that live in
Yeah.
the tunnels in Vegas, but it's mostly just homeless people
Yeah.
trying to
What
get out
tunnels?
and
Yeah.
heat and
Like sewers.
sewers
It's like
in the sewers.
encampments.
We're not
So-
talking
Bong
like
in
3
the
people. We're
background
talking
for
about like
everybody.
cities.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty fucking hot.
Do you remember
so it'd
that
be in the
thing that was
shade,
going
right?
viral where Jewish people were living in the sewers in New York or something like that?
What?
No.
Yeah, there was like this. I think it got debunked, but there was like a video of like this Jewish guy,
Was it AI?
curls and all. No, I think there was I will have to Google it, but he was coming out of one of the drains, you know, like those round
Oh
drains.
my
that's-
gosh. Yeah.
He was popping out of one of it or something like that. But there was
I feel
there
like
was
I
a
do remember
conspiracy.
on Twitter or something seeing something like that. But
Maybe let me
I mean,
Google it.
ever since Ghostbusters came out and said, like, you know, there's underground old subway tunnels, which have to
that's
exist.
what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
Great show.
I mean, there's just got to be space down there to do that type
Some
of thing.
abandoned industrial old thing that used to work and it's just like shut down. That's a perfect place
So
to
what's
live.
just remind me, what's the whole vibe on this like Illuminati? What's the deal?
Anyway, Illuminati. Yeah, anytime someone's like, everyone's like, or like there's like,
As above, so below.
yeah, like there'll be like celebs and shit like that. They would
hand
just do
sign?
it to fuck with people or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
But everyone thinks they're selling their soul to the Illuminati when they get a little bit of fame.
So I only know it on a surface level, meaning like, okay, like Beyonce and Jay-Z are in it, Justin Bieber's
Yeah.
in it because there's a picture of him crying one way, like blah blah blah. blah.
Yeah, people
But
read
like,
into it.
what it's so they have influence over.
I think it's people who are so powerful that they would never like show anything. You know what I mean? I think
No,
people that are
no,
doing hand
no.
signs or whatever.
I mean,
they're
okay,
just-
here's my
Yeah.
honest take
Like
on it. I do believe there is a 1% of people who sit around and make decisions for the
Yeah,
entire fucking
for
world.
sure.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
a thing.
yeah.
Do I think it's
They have a group name.
A secret
people on
society.
Instagram who are like, hey, you hit the 100 million follower club? Like, I mean, sure, they probably have
Sign
their
your
little
life to
parties
me.
too, but
Yeah.
I don't think they're
Do you think
dealing
that?
life the same way.
And they're like, what's that, like Pizzagate or whatever, like drinking blood
Yeah.
and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like they think there's this whole
Yeah, it's
world
like a.
that where they drink.
they're into
children's
like
blood.
they're into like sick shit too.
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
know they're like also creeps in that
Talking
way.
about like,
allegedly.
what was that?
allegedly, yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, that, you know, the guy.
No, I was thinking
guy?
of the Tom Hanks
The
movie,
The Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code.
Ooh,
Great book.
that's a
Oh
good
my
movie.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
But there's
shout out
definitely
to.
shout out to Tom Hanks.
Well, no. I was gonna say shout out to Adam Nee, who did a sketch about it. Who kept referring to it as the Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci.
Yeah, the Da Vinci Code. He did this. Him, Zach Steele, Brian Sacca, and Jordan Vogt Roberts and Adam Carpenter did this series called Book Club, and it's back when web series were really popular. And
Okay.
so they did this for Comedy Central, and there were these just bit of characters that were just so dumb and
Da Vinci
had a book club. They couldn't read properly.
That's
it was awesome.
hilarious.
It was really good.
Oh my god.
And Ryan Judd, he was also in that group.
It's just a bunch
you-
of dyslexic people.
Kind of, yeah. The Da Vinci Code.
Yeah.
Quick little break to shout out the brands that help keep this chaotic circus going. And trust me, you'll want to hear this one. Hey Rebels, real talk for a second. You ever feel like your brain's running a Royal Rumble of its own? Stress, distractions, trying to remember if you even ate breakfast this morning? Yeah, same. That's why I started using Symbiotica. Their supplements are clean, high quality, and most importantly, they actually work. I've been loving their magnesium L-threonate. It helps me focus during the day, keeps my mood balanced, and at night, I'm actually calm enough to get a full night's sleep. Total game changer. And the Shilajit liquid complex tastes like hazelnut cacao and supports my energy, recovery, and even hormone balance. Basically, it keeps me feeling human without all the junk you find in other stuff. Plus, everything shows up right at your door, so no excuses, Rebels. I see you. If you're ready to feel like your best self again, here's your move. Go to symbiotica.com/Saraya for 20% off plus free shipping, baby. That's symbiotica.com/Saraya for 20% off plus free shipping. Stay sharp, stay strong, and keep breaking rules.
So getting used to these confessionals, I'm pretty sure they want me to confess my honest feelings about certain things. So the thing that I'm gonna confess today is my love for the group BTS. And I don't think I'll ever be able to stop talking about them because they mean the world to me. I can't wait for them to go back on tour, and they need to go to all their concerts, for them to release new music, because we have been waiting since 2021 for some new songs from them. So I'm just really excited to see them all reunited again as a group. It's gonna be so iconic, and I just can't freaking wait. What if we go to Korea, go to the same tattoo artist, and we all get number 7s? I don't know if the tattoo artist would do it. I don't know if they would do it, but I'm hoping that I can pitch it to them in a way that doesn't come off super obvious. So that's what I'm getting. That's all I got for this week.
Hey guys, it's me again. Hey, I figured I'd try something new and try and establish a little bit more of a team bonding thing. I ordered jackets for the team, which I thought was kind of a cool idea. Obviously, you saw Saraya wearing hers, Joey wearing his. They sent the wrong size. What do you want me to do about it? Sorry, Joey. Wrong size.
I think mine's too small. Everybody else got sick jackets, but I know he did this on purpose. He knows I'm a 2XL. There's something off about this guy. I'm gonna find out.
I am killing it. I am killing it. Truly. I don't think you can find a better host than me. Adam and Joey seem like the brothers. They're getting along just fine. Heather's still kind of just there. I don't know. I had to speak to her about that. Google Translate. And then Raquel, I don't really know what she does. Either way, I'm smashing it.
Otra noche de grabación. Pasé 2 horas ahí sentada, haciendo absolutamente nada. Con frío, nadie me ofrece una chaqueta. Yo existo. Y pero no.
Okay, do you think that like if these people are controlling the world, it has to be like the richest people probably, right?
It has to be, yeah.
So do we think like
Rich and
Elon
powerful.
Musk, like Jeff Bezos, like what's his name?
Oh, well, isn't he the richest man in the world?
Right. Isn't
Right.
Elon Musk?
He is, yeah.
Number
I mean,
one?
they're
No, I think
Jeff Bezos and him kinda
is
go back
close
and
to the
forth.
trillionaire club.
Yeah.
Well, it's Musk, and then I want to say it's Larry Ellison is number 2. He recently passed Musk.
what does Larry
Because-
Ellison do?
Oracle.
Richest man.
What is Oracle?
Oracle is software.
Oh, okay.
That whole.
Okay,
he's the
Elon
one
Musk is
who-
the richest guy in the
Yeah.
world.
His son just bought Paramount, merged with them,
Yeah.
and they're in the
Okay.
process of buying Warner Brothers and
Right.
Okay.
dethroning.
The
it.
top four
Yeah.
is Elon Musk with 469 billion. Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle, is 323 billion. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, doesn't say the number of him. And Bernard Arnault,
Oh
the
yeah,
head
he
of
owns
the LVMH
he
luxury
owns
goods.
Louis Vuitton.
He's
Yes.
old school money.
Yeah.
Like
He's
Yeah.
a Frenchman.
respect to him.
Hang on, Shelby's messaging me. Let me do a voice note. Hey, Shelby, by the way, sorry for not responding. We're filming podcasts back to back right now, and I just talked about how you said I was a seahorse.
Seahorse, seashell, sea hell.
Okay. Joey just fucking had a stroke. But yeah, I just told them. So if you want to send a voice note defending yourself, you totally can. Going back to that, though, continue of what we were saying.
All right. So, do we think the Illuminati were agreed with that?
Are they in it?
Are they?
Are celebrities in
they-
it? No, I don't think that's a thing.
Those the richest people in the world?
Do I think Beyonce's in it? No.
No, that's I agree. No, they
Yeah.
have to be like the elite people.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
anything those guys do on any scale is going to affect the world.
They definitely influence.
So-
They're
You know what I mean?
influential.
So
Yeah.
here's this is not on the list, although I think it should be. This might come in and take over, but this sort of ties in with Secret Society. Jeffrey Epstein.
That's
Oh
on the
my
list,
God,
or
the
not?
It's not,
Files?
it's not on the list. Well, not just the files. He didn't kill himself in prison.
He didn't.
No,
No,
As things
way.
continue
and the
to
footage is gone too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, all of a
And as
sudden there was
things-
like seconds that went missing. Oh,
Okay.
it just
Yeah.
regenerates at midnight.
Don't worry,
Like,
trust
what?
us, it's
Come
fine.
on.
But deeper
lie.
than that is the idea that he is actually Israeli intelligence. And
Interesting.
so you throw in that layer with the fact, the time when effectively bringing in underage women in terms of modeling and bringing them in, and that whole network of people, that rabbit hole goes real deep.
Ooh.
dirt on
yeah.
everybody.
I don't know if we're ready
Yeah.
for it.
That
I want
one
to
is-
hear it, but I don't know if
We
we're
could
ready
do
for
a
it.
whole episode
Yeah.
on this Jeffrey Epstein
Yeah.
stuff, you guys. But let us know in the comments. We all believe he didn't
Yeah.
kill himself, right?
Yeah.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
Definitely a bad guy. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Evil.
100%.
Right. I
Ain't
was like,
nobody
why
out
is no
here
one
saying he's
agreeing with
not.
me here?
Ain't nobody out here saying he's
Wait,
not
what?
evil.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
I actually
I'm like, why is no one agreeing with me?
what I've actually been enjoying is I signed up to my first Substack the other day, which is Michael Wolff, who is the author of the biography on Trump, and then also he interviewed Epstein for like countless
Oh my
hours.
gosh.
And so he more recently, Melania Trump's team has sued him, and he is now countersuing them.
Oh my gosh.
And it's opening up this whole thing where he's kind of getting into like the story behind this, which is actually really interesting. And he released conversations that he was part of with Epstein and Bannon, and you're just like, oh man, this is
Way deeper than
this is
anybody knows.
juicy.
Yeah.
So
When do you think those files would be released? Will they ever?
Dude,
be
I
released?
feel like they will because it's gotta
Well, the
be
list.
so many people involved.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
How
it's
many
just
people do you
one
think
thing
have
is gonna
them?
pop the seams. you
Are we
know?
talking like less than 10 people have access? Or
No, it's because it's
We think,
been
like,
around for a long
people
time. Like
got
people,
them.
a lot of people were around back
Because
then.
that's the case,
you know?
I'm sure someone's like,
there was one person who was recently elected and nominated, and they haven't sworn her in yet.
Yeah, the representative.
Because if she is sworn in, then officially it tips the scale in enough votes where they could vote to have the Epstein files released. And they strategically haven't sworn her in.
And the
they're
government's still shut down.
It's this,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole other
Yeah.
conspiracy right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a lot going
this
on.
one is
Grab your
spicy.
popcorn.
Yeah.
Might be too spicy for
Yeah.
just a 10-minute
Yeah.
conversation.
We'll keep tracking this.
Yeah, we will. We'll keep tracking. Just for you,
You know what?
guys. We're doing some
This is now just a
investigative
conspiracy
journalism.
show.
Don't worry, we
Yeah,
got your
yeah.
back here. Yeah.
Don't
there's
worry, guys.
any
We'll get
news
the
outlet you can
answer.
trust, it's us.
Hey, I'm not suicidal. All right. Go ahead.
I heard someone was stripped of their title in England.
Yes, they were. Prince
Yeah.
Andrew.
I think because of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean, there was pictures out there.
Yeah.
Fucking Prince Andrew, you dummy.
Sorry.
Well
I don't know.
deserved strip, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be, meddling
Yeah.
in that kind of business, you
Yeah.
dumbass.
Shame.
Shame. Shame.
All right, moving on from secret societies. Number 7, chemtrails. This theory claims that the condensation trails left by airplanes, contrails, are actually chemtrails composed of chemicals or biological agents being deliberately sprayed into the atmosphere by governments or purposes such as population control or weather manipulation.
Okay, I've never heard that. I think we might be able to manipulate the weather, though.
Really?
Right?
Have you seen those cloud makers? Have you seen that?
No.
They're pretty crazy.
Yeah.
They're
In
these
Japan.
massive machines that
Don't
literally,
they do it in Japan?
Yeah, they can produce clouds.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Look
We
crazy.
at-
need to do that here when it's fucking forest is on
Yeah.
fire.
That's what I mean. So I'm just
Make
like,
it fucking rain already.
they made it
Jesus Christ.
rain. Well,
Yeah.
they didn't make it rain. We had a fucking
Yeah.
storm like a week after. Remember, it
Well,
flooded my
yeah.
whole backyard.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
crazy.
Never mind. Yeah.
But I'm like, this is the time. But they also, there was no water in the hydrants when that was happening too.
That was a whole thing.
Yeah, I was like, we are on fire, right? And there was
Yeah,
no
we were
water in
on
the
fire.
hydrants. And they were just like, put it in the sea for the krill.
Well,
Put what in the sea?
The water, we're filtering water directly to the sea, right?
I think it was Donald Trump who said empty the dams, right? Didn't he say like
I don't want to
empty the
get
dam?
misinformation or anything,
don't
but we were
remember.
definitely slacking when it came
Yeah.
to the fires.
Yeah.
We were
No,
so
agreed.
unprepared.
Yeah, agreed.
All of us were in Los Angeles, or you guys are south of
You
Los
didn't see
Angeles.
the fires from the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fucking terrified.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so
I was in New Zealand. I flew back that morning, jumped on some work calls, and by 2:00 in the afternoon, the first fire had broken out. And you're used to fires in and around Los Angeles. That's part of living out here. It's, we made it through October without having any major fires. That's our fire season with Santa Ana winds. We're lucky. But that was terrifying.
It was awful.
And I remember one had broken out in the Hollywood Hills, was coming down into the valley, and
Yeah.
that was less than a mile from friends of my daughter. And it was just like,
it was
we need
miles
to
from
pack
her.
shit up. Yeah. And we need to pack shit up and just get ready to leave.
Yeah.
And so there were 2 trips that we made up to, one to Santa Barbara and one to Ojai, just like to get the fuck out of here.
You know what was scary too at that moment? Because just the canyon over was where a fire
Yeah.
got broke out, but it was because someone started that fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were quick enough to get it out, but that was really scary because I was like, okay, I have all these animals right here.
Yeah.
I can't take my car because the roads are chock-a-block.
Yeah.
Right? They are fucking rammed
Yeah.
full
Yeah.
of cars. There's
Yeah.
no way you can move. And I'm just like, I'm fucking stuck here.
Yeah.
Like, let's just hope for the best. And luckily they did, be able to put that fire out. But it was scary because of all the winds. And it was taking like little particles of fire and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, like
The
the
embers.
embers.
Embers. And the wind was the worst part because it was spreading the embers to like trees, people houses. You
Yeah.
had people on the
Yeah.
house hosing their houses down to try and avoid it. It was so fucking scary.
Just tons of idiots out here just lighting fires.
Yeah, exactly. It was so fucked up and it
Chaos,
was
yeah.
so terrifying. And like we lost fucking
A lot of shit.
a lot of shit. Malibu, fucking Thousand Oaks and shit, right? And
Have you
Palisades.
driven
Palisades,
through
yeah.
Palisades, that was it.
like any of Malibu, the Palisades, or Altadena?
No, I haven't drove down.
Ain't nobody rebuilding their houses. That's for fucking sure.
I mean, that's a whole other conversation. I've driven through Altadena a few times, and it looks like a war zone. I mean,
It's
it
so
is
scary.
absolutely just crushed a community that was, for the most part, a pretty working class community
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Los
yeah.
Angeles. And, housing prices have gone up. That's a whole other crisis.
Right.
But, that was kind of one of the last historic communities in and around Los Angeles in that sense. And it's really unfortunate to see what's happened. And knowing, I think what's even more frustrating is you look at the land sales of who's been buying.
I was
going
gonna say that. Aren't like companies fucking buying that shit?
For the
There's a
most part, they're
conspiracy
larger
theory in that,
corporations. And it's like, cool, you're not going to rebuild with the same charm, the same sense of community. Maybe they will, but it's really hard to
Right.
assume that they will. I do remember reading there was one company that was actually, he was a local and he'd raised some money and he was buying back property.
Did you see the guy who won the lottery?
What?
Yeah. One of the guys who won like one of the biggest like Powerballs or whatever, he's like rebuilding houses now.
Maybe that's who
That's
it was.
awesome.
That's
Isn't
cool.
that insane?
Yeah.
There should be laws preventing like fucking corporations from just doing in a time of
Yeah.
travesty, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like using that to their advantage. Like I wish there could be some
Yeah,
sort of thing to prevent that.
Look at our administration. Look
Well,
at-
that's
it's-
our state though should be
yeah.
able to.
The sick
do
part is, outside of politics for a second,
Sorry,
is that's the whole can of worms we don't want to
we
get
are
into.
not doing. That.
But the sick part is literally just a few days later, we end up having like flash flooding.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it rained
Yeah.
like 3 days later. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
It was so like fucked up in a way.
Yeah.
Cause like, I mean, I had a video, I can show the video on the podcast of it just fucking
Yeah.
pouring in my backyard. It was so much water. I was like, no, I have a fire next to my house one day and then I'm
Yeah.
like drowning the next day. It was insane. But did you Google the clouds thing?
I did. I did. Google
Okay, go on
clouds. Okay.
That was before
give
AI
you
too.
that.
So these are
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Cloud makers can refer to two main things. The company, the cloud makers, which creates patented dripping rain clouds.
Yep.
Those
Where they at?
for more watering houseplants.
Do I agree that they're using a plane to like control a thing? I
Like
don't know. I've
hurricanes?
never
No.
heard that before. But I do think we have the technology as we're reading,
Yeah.
especially in countries like Asia because they're so advanced over there.
Well, that's a great segue.
Go on then. What is it?
COVID-19
Oh no.
Oh my God.
and
Okay.
5G microchips. But let's focus on COVID-19. The
Okay.
5G
COVID-19
microchips, dude.
The COVID-19 pandemic spawned numerous theories, including claims that the virus was a bioweapon, that vaccines contain microchips for tracking people, or that 5G wireless technology was linked to the spread or severity of the disease.
Well,
5G?
That's a little out there.
I was one of the people that it was mandatory to get the vaccine because I got both of them. The second one made me very, very sick, which is just, my body fighting the whatever. But I had to get it. If not, I wouldn't be allowed to stay in the country. I'm a green card holder. So there was an option for people to get, yeah. You have to
Play by the rules, bro.
yeah, you have to. For me to, it was actually me getting my green card. They were like, you have to get all these vaccinations. And I did back-to-back vaccinations, like in like a span of like a month. And I was
soon.
just sick as fuck the whole
Whoa.
time. But I got back-to-back vaccinations and it was mandatory that I got both the first two COVID vaccines.
Right.
If not, I wasn't allowed to even get my green card.
That's
Isn't
wild.
that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I there was an option for people to be able to get it or not. I was just one of those people where it wasn't an option and I had to get it whether I liked it or not. It was crazy.
And now you're full of microchips.
Now,
The
it's
5G,
well,
bro.
Yeah.
So
My
what do
phone reads my mind.
So what do we think?
Do I
Was
think it was
COVID a bioweapon? Was it engineered in a lab? What?
or was it a leak like they said
Yeah,
it
what-
was? Of like,
I
what?
do
How did they
think-
say it was like naturally? Like,
They said allegedly it was from China,
yeah,
Right.
but something having to do with animals.
Yeah.
in
Monkeys.
China.
monkeys. That
Haven't
was
you
it.
seen
It's
Outbreak?
just South Park ruins all things for me.
I do
So,
think like the concept of a bioweapon is so terrifying, but I do think that is a real fucking possibility and like thing that people could be working on. Whether it's like
let's just not
something.
give people ideas.
Well, okay, you're right. Horror movie level shit. You know what I mean? Like that is so scary to think about. But it's like, would I be shocked?
Well, they said that HIV was man-made, right?
Right.
Back in then, because obviously it was only for a certain kind of person to get it or whatever at the time. I think it was in the 80s, there was like this outbreak of it. And people have a conspiracy that that was also
Targeting them?
targeting
Yeah.
bioweapon, based around obviously homophobia. And so that was awful. So do I think they're capable of making bioweapons? I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
I think
That's what I'm
so.
saying. Yeah, so scary.
Biological warfare is very real.
Yeah.
But why do we think they did the COVID bioweapon though? Like, what's the theory
What's the
behind
game?
that? Yeah, what's the more
Population control.
What, like
population? control?
Thanos?
Who benefited from COVID? Did any countries or you know
Sure
what I
there
mean?
were. They wouldn't
Companies?
talk about it.
Corporations. did.
Companies?
Yeah, absolutely.
Some companies made a lot of money, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is this like too crazy? He's just giving me.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
Joey's
know.
quiet.
No,
He's
I
just looking at me like-
I don't want to say anything fucking dumb. Like,
I don't either. Or
I don't
offensive,
want to give
you know what
anybody
I
no
mean? Like,
ideas out there.
yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
damn,
it's
Joey.
just
I
you just
don't
don't
give
like you
people
don't know.
ideas
It's
either.
a tricky
Right. I really don't
situation.
know.
It was
Yeah.
only 5 years
Right.
ago, which is still a long time
Yeah.
ago, but it's
It is
still-
crazy though that like we had to go through that, but then you see like what the Spanish flu was like back then, and everyone had to wear masks and live. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like almost history repeating itself in like weird ways.
Yeah.
Don't you
And I'm
think-
sure it won't be the last.
Don't you think it's crazy as millennials? We've like lived through a millennium. We've lived through
I'm
a
tired.
fucking yeah.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah. We lived through
Yeah.
millennium. We've lived through obviously this bioweapon, like
Recessions.
plague. Well, it's the plague, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like the plague back
Yeah.
in the day. Where
Recessions.
it's like brought out by mice, right? That was the thing. If you
Yeah.
right, yeah, it was just like everything's from an animal. Apparently, though, that's the idea
Yeah.
of where these plagues are all coming from
Yep.
is an animal.
I don't know if we'll ever really know, but I feel like we still need more time to like
Yeah,
go back and review, you
Yeah.
know?
I think like a lot of the time it was handled kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
like the handling of the
People didn't know what the fuck was
Yeah.
going
This,
we're
this
just
is
like-
the
yeah.
1947 Roswell, New Mexico, and we'll find out
on. Right.
in
On a
bunch of
later
years.
date,
Yeah,
maybe.
later date.
we'll see. I don't know what happened with that. I'm just happy that we survived it
Yeah.
and we're sitting here right now talking to you guys about
Yeah.
it.
It was
You know?
scary. It was scary shit.
It was scary. It was terrifying. I remember getting the call because I was still with WWE at the time. I was supposed to fly out, and they were like canceling flights
Fly out from where?
from LA to
Where
go
were we
to
going?
like a different state. I can't remember where we were going to, but they were like, we're only using people that are obviously mandatory to the show.
Right.
So they were restricting access to work. You had to stay in your homes. I remember my Uncle Len, he passed away a few years ago, but he was over here. And there was like a restriction on grocery stores that you couldn't go between the time 6 and like 12 because that was everybody that was over the age of like 60. That was like, might be
Their
a risk.
time to shop.
Yeah, and so you could go with them, but you had to have an elderly person with you. So my Uncle Len would take me and my ex to the grocery store around that time
my
so we can get
gosh.
all our shopping
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. And then we would spray the car, we'd be spraying the grocery
Right,
bags,
yeah.
we'd be washing our, wearing masks, wearing gloves and shit like that because obviously it was fucking
It's scary.
terrifying
Yeah.
time. During that time, did anyone pick up a special talent? I started cooking more.
What were you making?
We got
Remember-
a dog.
The lion guy, what's his name?
Oh, yeah,
Tiger
Tiger
King.
King.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh,
That
everyone was
crazy.
into that.
I really thought he
got
might
on
have been
Twitch?
exonerated.
On Twitch times.
That
I
was
was like
her
going
talent.
crazy
Yeah.
with Twitch. And then also,
It's
cooking.
kind of crazy that we all just got together and said, this is what we're watching.
Yeah.
Like everybody got on the Tiger
That was
King
cool.
bandwagon.
Crossing.
Yeah.
People were more social. I mean, we were still
Animal
getting
Crossing.
out, getting for walks, getting exercise. Like
It was a weird restart, but also it's also interesting how quick we kind of sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
We're kind of
Yeah.
like, life's so fucking crazy. Like,
That
next.
happened.
Like,
Yeah.
what else are we
Goes
going to do?
on.
It's just crazy to think about and how it's been 5 years
Yeah, life fucking goes on.
since it happened.
It feels like yesterday, but also like forever ago.
Yeah, it's weird.
So
that
weird.
first time when you got to hang out in groups and shit like that, remember that? You were like,
Is this allowed?
Yeah.
you know, it's a weird feeling. All right, what's the next one?
Number 9,
Oh, God.
With a
Barack
sigh.
Obama birtherism. This baseless theory, most prominent during Obama's presidency, claimed he was not a natural-born U.S. citizen and therefore was not eligible to be president, despite the release of his official birth certificate.
So even with the birth certificate, people were just like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really? This is one of the top 10.
This is a conspiracy
conspiracies?
theory?
Yeah,
This
that's-
one isn't
so
as
dumb.
interesting. He proved
No.
everyone wrong, right?
Yeah.
He released his
Yeah.
birth certificate,
Yeah.
but they're probably like, it's fake.
Yeah.
It's not that exciting.
It's like when I released my doctor's note that I was allowed to
Oh,
be
yeah.
thing, and everyone was like, "This is a fake
They're not a real
doctor's note."
doctor.
That's not a real doctor. I'm like, this guy does celebrities,
Yeah.
dude. I specifically went
Yeah.
to this guy.
There was a
because
typo or whatever there was.
He was
I don't
the
remember what
he
it
was a big deal, and because there was a typo in it, everyone was like, "It's a fake thing." I'm like, "It's
Oh, wait,
not."
explain this because I haven't heard this. People thought when you came back and
Yeah.
cleared,
Yeah, I was cleared.
that
They
you were
said
like,
She
It was fake.
you
She
just
released
And that
like, the
AEW
note.
mocked it up or whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I went to
you would just put your life on the line with a broken fucking neck.
I want to get back in the ring.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
said-
insane.
You said that
I didn't know that.
I guess I might have this wrong. AEW has their own doctors,
Yes.
but you went to an independent one,
Yeah, I didn't want to go to a wrestling doctor.
right? Because
You want someone with like an unbiased opinion,
Yes,
right?
looking out
In my
for you.
opinion. Not saying wrestling doctors
Right.
push you to do something you don't want to do. That's not the case whatsoever. I just wanted to go to a doctor that was a high profile doctor that wouldn't risk his career.
Mm-hmm. yeah, 1000%.
Put me in the ring.
Yeah.
Right. And so, I mean, he did massive names. I can't tell you the names of them, but he
Right.
is based here in LA. But I'm talking singers, NFL players, actors, actresses. Like he in his office, in his huge office, by the way, it's a fucking beautiful
He ain't
office.
trying to make mistakes out here.
Down in Marina Del Rey is where it is. He didn't make mistakes. Yeah. And he had pictures of everybody on his walls and stuff like that. And he did an X-ray, a CT scan, and an MRI because he wanted to triple check
Yeah.
every
I mean,
inch
that's
of my
everything
neck,
you can look at.
right? And so he did that Halloween. That was a good Halloween. And I said, "Will I get paralyzed if I get back in the ring again?" He said, "No, but if you want to take it easy, you can." And he said, "If you ever need a break, hit me up, and I will send a doctor's note to them to say, hey, she needs to take a little breather, right?" Because no doctor would risk that to paralyze their patient. But that was specifically the reason why I went there. And I sent a couple of my friends there afterwards to this doctor to get a surgery because he was so great. But yeah, people thought, because you know how the internet can
Yeah.
be, dude. Even if you release documents or
Yeah.
whatever, they could be like, that's not real. That's
Right.
fake.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be real. So this Barack Obama thing, if he was born here, this is birth certificate, okay, let it go, move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we so fixated
Yeah.
on that? If you
Yeah.
are on his side or you're not on his side, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Why is this on the list?
Right.
Right.
I need alien shit, not if
Yeah.
Barack Obama was born
You know
in
what?
the
To
US.
to be fair, though, Adam did say we went a little out of order. We're going down. We're digressing
We should
here.
have.
Yeah, it would. Come on,
Although-
It's getting
guys.
juicy. It's
Get that
getting
thing
dull.
thinking up here.
Although number 10, I would actually say is
bringing it
more of a-
back?
more of a conspiracy than number 9, in my opinion.
Okay.
All right, Rebels, you know I don't play by the rules, so listen up. WWE on Netflix? Absolute game changer. But here's the problem. Not everyone gets it yet. Some of you are still stuck watching on cable, sitting through endless commercials, while the rest of us are watching uninterrupted chaos the way it's meant to be. Let's fix that. Our friends at Surfshark VPN have the hookup. With just a few clicks, you can switch your virtual location, set it to Canada, and boom, you've just unlocked the Canadian Netflix library. That means all the WWE action, totally commercial free, plus a bunch of other shows you can't even get in the States. And the best part? You can try Surfshark risk-free with their 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to surfshark.com/rulebreakers or use code RULEBREAKERS at checkout. You'll get 4 extra months when you sign up for a 2-year plan. Big love to Surfshark for keeping us rebels connected. Now, let's get back to breaking rules.
Death of Princess Diana.
My lady. Oh, I love her. Yeah,
Many-
I think
This
go on.
would be you.
Many people believe Diana's death in a 1997 car crash in Paris was not an accident, but an assassination orchestrated by the British royal family or intelligence agencies.
I believe it. I believe it.
Why? Give us the context.
Well, isn't like, first of all, the royal family have this saying that they say, don't explain, don't complain, or whatever the fuck it is, don't explain.
You've been here too long.
I have. My dad's a big royalist or whatever, but he loves the royal family. But half the country think it's the same everywhere. Half the country think it was, an assassination. Half the country doesn't think it is. But if you see the pictures and stuff like that, the car is completely different coming out the other side, by the way.
Is it really?
It's a whole day, like the license plate is different and everything, which might be fake, but Google it. But I think she was killed. She was so powerful, dude. She was a powerful woman.
I just remember how impactful it was here. Like everybody was watching the news. Like
She was doing everything that was outside of royal protocol.
Yeah.
And I loved her because you know what? She went up to a child with AIDS and gave him a hug and shook his hand because she wanted to prove to people that you can't spread it just by touch.
Yeah.
She was a wonderful woman. She was wearing the revenge dress, which is a short black dress and stuff. She was so fucking powerful, dude.
She had all the people on her side.
100%.
She's got the number one beanie baby.
Oh, England, really?
Yeah, it's like the most expensive beanie baby.
The rare beanie baby.
People
Yeah.
still,
It
she's
is
still
something.
so beloved, dude. She's still
yeah.
so beloved. She was a powerful woman. They say that she had like an affair though. But
feel like
Charles
she
was
had-
having an
yeah.
affair. Actually, Taylor just sent me a meme earlier about when Diana did the interview and she was like, there was 3 people in this marriage. She said that was me, her, and Ollie.
Oh my
boy.
gosh.
But Charles was openly having an affair with Camilla Parker Bowles. And I
Yeah.
hate that bitch.
Yeah.
You're the fucking devil.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm not suicidal.
Any conspiracies?
I didn't pick up on that the first time, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
wait, I know what you're going at. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gotta do that.
Did you Google it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at these images are horrific. I don't even want to show this.
Awful. Yeah, don't show them on the screen, but
I mean, that car is just
it's
fucking
toast,
destroyed.
Dude. Like all of a sudden she going deep into this fucking tunnel and that's where she gets fucking killed.
Yeah.
A little too convenient.
It's too convenient, yeah. She
I
was getting
think
chased by
I think she had a lot of dirt.
paparazzi, is it? Oh,
you know,
she had tons
there
of
was,
dirt, dude.
Like the motive was fucking
you couldn't
there.
trust.
Yeah.
They think they couldn't trust her.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think it was like a threat that she was like a woman in power?
She was.
Yes.
Yeah, she was a powerful woman.
Yeah.
Like England, she's
Against
beloved.
the royal
She's
family, you know?
That's where the people's princess came from.
Yeah.
Because she was so powerful. And she was
crazy.
cool, dude.
Yeah.
She was one of the coolest fucking people ever. She just wasn't your regular royal, which is where Meghan Markle was trying to fucking she was trying to
Rebrand.
copy. Yeah. I was like, you will never be her. No one will ever be Princess
team
Diana. That is our
Diana.
princess. That is our princess. What do you guys think? Do you think Diana was killed?
1000%.
probably.
I'm
Yeah.
not like, you know,
Yeah.
I grew up in America and I was
No,
really
but what
young
you've
when
read
she
and
like passed
seen.
away.
Yeah.
But everything I've learned about her and just all they were button heads, you know, the whole time. And it's like you're going against the fucking royal family, you
Yeah.
know? So
It's
I
like
think the motive was there for sure.
it's like Guy Fawkes. We have a holiday
Oh yeah.
in England, right? That the 5th of November. It's called Bonfire Night,
yeah.
right? And we celebrate pretty much this kind of Robin Hood kind of guy that was kind of trying to overthrow the government, right? And the government found him. He tried to burn down the government.
Yeah.
And now, in protest, kind of like to remind the government, like,
Don't fuck with us.
don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
Beef and
We
vendetta
burn, we do bonfires
Yeah.
every November 5th. But the Guy Fawkes died and they hung him and publicly burned him alive.
Jesus.
But we said we just celebrate him,
Right.
you know? I'm pretty sure they burned him alive. Let me make sure.
They immortalized him.
Yeah, they did. They immortalized him 100%. Oh, that was actually misinformation. He was not burned at the stake. He was going to burn the parliament down, which is why we do bonfires. But he is sentenced to be hung, drawn, and quartered. He died during the hanging when his neck was broken, avoiding the full ordeal of the gruesome punishment. The practice of burning at the stake was reserved for women convicted of high treason. Guy Fawkes and his fellow plotters were convicted of high treason and sentenced to that. 1606 is when he died, January 1st, 1606. The gunpowder plot was discovered after Catholic Lord received a warning letter, which he then passed on to the Protestant king's chief minister. Half the plotters were killed in a shootout. The rest, including Guy Fawkes, were tried for treason. The captive plotters were found guilty and executed in January 1606. Whether Guy Fawkes was a good guy is a matter of perspective, as his legacy is viewed differently depending on the interpretation of his actions. Historically, he was seen as a traitor and villain for his role in the gunpowder plot to blow up Parliament and assassinate King James I. However, he is now also viewed by some as a symbol of resistance against government oppression and a figure of rebellion, partly due to his portrayal in modern media like the graphic novel and film Viva Vendetta.
That's what I said.
But yeah, he's celebrated in England every November 5th.
Sounds like a rule breaker to me.
What we were just talking about.
Rulebreaker of the week goes to
Guy Fawkes.
We haven't done that. Yeah, I guess that would be rule breaker of the week.
There we go.
That's perfect.
So it's like, 4th of July. We do fireworks and everything.
Yeah.
I used to love those days because you build bonfires with your family and shit like that. You're fucking dancing, you're toasting marshmallows. I still have a picture of me and my brother in those fucking bleached pants.
Pull it up.
Them throwbacks.
Yeah. I might have it in my phone, actually. Hang on.
What you got over there, Adam?
That's all I got.
I feel like you went deep into the Diana thing and just got real quiet.
Yeah, it was dark.
Here it is.
I was like watching you watch that, and I was like, okay.
Here it
Oh,
is.
that's
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh.
We'll have to throw that up on the podcast.
Wow.
Bonfire night. Me and my brother poking the bonfire with sticks. We're trying to get it like really high and stuff. But yeah, I bleached those jeans, those flares right there.
Hell yeah.
What's
The
everyone
reboot.
scared of talking about Diana for? What you scared of? Why are you scared of talking about Diana?
I'm not scared of talking about her. It just
What's your
was-
opinion on it?
my
Go on.
I mean, I agree with you. She was a
British,
woman in
you're not allowed to
power.
disagree.
You know, the British royal family.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
it's
gonna mess
a
with that.
lineage of just pure.
I am also not suicidal.
Can I say something
Yeah.
random? And we can totally cut it out if it's
No, go on.
doesn't. If it's really cheesy.
Why are you looking at me?
He's gonna laugh at me. There's something Princess Diana that relates to BTS in a conspiracy
God,
theory
here
way.
we go.
You
My
can cut
God.
this out, Mikey.
No,
No,
we're gonna
no,
use
keep
this.
this
Let's-
in.
We're ending on
Okay,
this.
Keep this
some
in.
people say
This is number 11 on the list, by
That-
the way.
some people
BTS have
say
8 members.
that Jungkook is Princess Diana reincarnated because he was born
She
the
really
day
believes
after she passed away. And he's afraid of microwaves, and apparently so was she.
So
That's funny. That actually reminds me of Trisha Paytas or whatever, where every time she
Her
had a kid,
baby, yeah.
someone would die.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Tell me
A
about this.
celebrity, so they think,
What was it? No, you tell me. You go.
so it would be like a major celebrity death, and then
Give me one example.
I can't remember.
Well,
it was
one was
two.
the Queen.
It was 2. Yeah.
And then wasn't it?
We have to look it up. When someone passed, they were like, "Oh my god!" Like, it's,
she having another
it's
baby?
Trisha Paytas.
Oh,
her
wasn't it
baby
Hulk
is-
Hogan the second one?
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Wasn't it that?
I think it might
was
have
like
been.
So
someone-
her kids are
yeah.
reincarnated the Queen and
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Can we double check that it was Hulk Hogan?
That's
because
crazy.
Yeah.
it was definitely someone else, like
Yeah.
a big public figure that died the same day she gave birth.
One of them, it was.
Did you
like,
Google?
Yeah.
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne.
That's it.
Oh
Pope
my
Francis.
god.
Yeah.
That's a big
It's
3 right there.
crazy. So Queen
Stop
Elizabeth,
having kids.
Pope Francis, and Ozzy Osbourne,
That's crazy.
and then all of a sudden her babies are born. It's the weirdest thing. That might be a
It'd be weird if
conspiracy
she
theory.
named her babies after all of them.
Or didn't she call him like Malibu Bobby and like
They have interesting names.
they
but I
definitely have
don't
interesting
remember them.
names. Are you googling it right
I'm
now?
not Googling this.
Hey, this is pop culture stuff.
Yeah,
People
this is
talk
real
about
shit.
this.
I
Yeah.
know.
This is big. It was
What are
like
we
a
naming the
viral
twins, Adam?
I don't know yet.
Ozzy,
We'll see who freaking.
Alpha and Beta.
Yeah.
Alpha, Beta. Okay, Elon.
I do want to throw something in here to close that out, and this has nothing to do with really
Conspiracies.
conspiracies or babies getting born when people die or whatever. This is actually for my brother. right? And I did say
right.
I'd talk about it.
Oh yeah.
My brother Roy has started a company which I'm going to be partnering up with him with, and it's called the Sobriety Club. And eventually he wants to open like a real brick and mortar club where people can go in
Safe
and they can
space.
socialize and, you know, like have parties
That's
there or
great.
go in there and
Yeah.
like, you know, help each other get sober and stuff, which I love. But right now he does have a merch company. I think it's sobrietyclub.shop, I want to say. I'll find the link for you and I'll put it up on the screen here. But he does have some merch out too. And if you can, go to sobriety.club on Instagram. Let me double check that.
And Saraya, if he's serious about that, I know we were texting about this last night, but happy to put him in touch with Carl Radke, who just opened a soft bar space in Brooklyn, which very similar concept.
They can do
of,
a
like,
collab.
how
So
do
this
we
is
do
crazy.
a
So
functional
I had
space?
no idea what you were talking about, honestly, when we were texting. But for what your brother's trying to do and what this guy's doing is like, I've never even considered creating, you're saying like a safe place or soft bar is the word, but to have like a place where everyone like literally can go out and like, they don't even have to be mocktails. Like it could just be a place where like, hey, this is a social gathering spot. I mean, that is so crazy that no one's thought of. Maybe they have, maybe it's just not like marketed or mainstreamed in that sense, but it's like,
We'll put them in
there's
contact.
a ton of people out there that are just like, hey, I'd love to go out and like mingle and talk, but not be
Without the pressure of
Yeah.
getting
drinking,
fucking, like in a fight or.
Isn't it crazy that drinking's the one thing that you feel shame telling people that you don't do? Like you go out and people like pressure you into
like, "Hey, you're
drinking.
going
It's
home."
like pressuring
Especially
you
in
into
those
doing coke or
ages.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
yeah.
I don't shame anybody in drinking. I don't. I was a fucking mess. I can be around people that drink. I have no issues with anybody drinking. What I don't like is people pressuring people into
Yeah.
drinking.
1000%.
If someone doesn't want to have a drink, don't let them.
Yeah, but if you
Alcohol is a
created
drug.
an entire space, like what's
Yeah.
give me a little bit more about what
So
this is.
the space.
Wait, can I just do this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sobriety.club
1000%, yeah.
on Instagram. Please go give it a follow. I will be posting more about it. We'll put the links up to both these different things that we're talking about here. But please go support my brother because it is also my company too
Yeah,
that
you're
I'm
part of this
partnering
with your brother.
him with. Yes, but
Yeah.
please continue.
No, I mean 100%, and I think it is cool to see more of that movement. People taking ownership of it and saying, "This is kind of ridiculous." And coming back to your question, Joey, Soft Bar is a space in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. It is a place they're open from early morning, serving coffee with like functional mushrooms and other ingredients that help with focus, and then they're open late, serving. They're soft cocktails. They're not mocktails because I guess that's copyrighted
Sure.
as a phrase. So, but it's really cool. Like they have these professional mixologists that come in and they're making these craft drinks
awesome.
and they're really nice and they have really cool partnerships with different companies that are also in that space. And you start to get a little bit deeper in it. And you realize that NA space as well really is just starting to take off. And you have brands like Hayo and Kin and a bunch of other ones that really are focusing on that functional aspect. And some of them are a little sweeter than others, so you get that kind of like sugar high. But if you can create that space and bring people together, that's really cool and build that community. Emma Chamberlain was someone who did this with her coffee and being able to open, like she built a community around the coffee product itself, but then creating and launching an actual brick and mortar coffee shop, again, is this next extension of
100.
influencers and creators, building community.
I mean, that's what your brother's
That's
trying
what
to
we're
do.
doing.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's
I
like
think
the
it's
ultimate
cool
goal.
that people like it's a lifestyle now. You know what I mean? And it's okay to. It's not. You don't have to feel shame in not drinking.
Yeah.
Like, I went for a stage like that where I'm like, I felt guilty for not drinking with people. I feel like I had to. When in reality, I don't have to do fucking shit.
Right.
And no one should ever pressure me into doing it. Because it is a drug, you guys. It is. And it's the only drug in the world where people pressure you into fucking do it. Like, come on, just one drink. Just one. Come on. You just, no big deal. Okay, have a shot. Just a shot. Oh, you fucking loser. Why don't you want to take a shot? It's like, silly, but I'm always like, if you can drink whatever you want, like I don't care if my friends drink, I don't care if you drink, I don't care. I can be around you with alcohol. I have alcohol in my house from 4th of July that I won't touch, right? But it's just the pressure of people that people put on other people to
I
do
just
it.
want to say too, I think with our like age and everything, like you're a single woman, and when you're talking about going out on a date, especially at night, it's like it always ends up being in a situation around alcohol. And how cool would it be to like go to a place like that where it's like no pressure and it's just, you can
But
hang
it's
out with
still an
like-minded
experience.
people, and even if it's on a date, if it's just like looking for like platonic friends. Like there's so
Like a
many
little
people.
clubhouse
There's so
for
many people
sobers.
our
Yeah.
age who struggle with how do I meet somebody? Like where am I going to meet them? You know, like
Kind of like a little
Exactly.
dating spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's a good idea.
Which, if there's a good guy out there that's trying to impress you,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
hey,
Hey.
if you don't drink,
Are you listening closely? Yeah.
who knows? Not really too much. But yeah, I think, and I do want to do a little PSA, right? About this is completely different too, but I did want to add it in there
have it.
about certain fans, right? I just want to say, I appreciate you guys so, so, so much, right? And I love you so much. But I will say that there is a line when it comes to the relationship that you have with me or whoever it is that you are a fan of, right? And that is when it comes to our homes, do not think it's okay to come to our house, to send anything to our house, to hand deliver anything to our house, or post our house publicly. There is a line and it's inappropriate and it should not happen, not even once. I'm just putting it out there because it's been a lot recently.
Well, we're coming off the back of Daria's episode. And
Of course. Like we just come off the back of that. There is some things going around and for other wrestlers too, not just female wrestlers. But as a woman that lives by herself, I will tell you this. My house is armed. My house has cameras and my house has a dog that is very well trained that will hurt you if you come on my property. Right. And I just wanted to get that out there just so everyone knows. I love you guys more than anything in the world. And I appreciate the support. But it is not acceptable to do the things that I just told you. And I just want to put it out there just so we can like break that cycle right here and right now before anything else continues. Okay?
I'm sorry you even have to say that.
No, I'm just saying, well, a lot of the women have to say it. I saw Rhea Ripley post something not too long ago where she's like, it's not okay to deliver letters to my house.
Yeah.
It's not okay to go near my mailbox. It's not okay to come near my house. Daria, it's not okay to break into my fucking house.
Yeah.
It's not okay to follow me like wherever I go. Like it's not okay. There should be a line. Yes,
Everyone
you can
should feel
be a
safe.
fan.
Everyone should
but
feel
you
safe.
should make us feel safe in the process. There was a video recently that was on TikTok of someone following me from my gate. So they bought a ticket within the airport to video me for a good 40 to 45 minutes because I was there for a signing and I had to wait for the rest of the these celebs to come in.
Right.
And so they were like, just wait here. This person never came up to me, never asked for a picture, never asked for a signature, never asked for a video. And he filmed
Bought
me
a ticket to get past security to
Yeah.
film you coming off the plane.
from
insane.
a distance.
Yeah,
That's
it was
insane.
And that
wild.
makes me feel so uncomfortable too. So please don't do that. I'm cool. I will take a picture with anybody at any time, even at the fucking airport where most people hate. And I don't like doing it either, but you come there with a billion pictures. I'll sign a couple of them. But you're outside the fucking hotel, you're outside the airport, or whatever the case may be. But do not do it where you're making me feel unsafe. That makes me feel unsafe.
Yeah.
And I'll have to show you. My niece, I picked her up from school when I went back to England, and she was like, Auntie Rhea, there's like this video of this guy that's following you around. And she went around her school and she was showing me the video.
That's crazy.
And I was just like, she was scared for me. And she's so young, you know what I mean? And I was just like, it's okay, I'm safe, you know? There was people around me. But like, I don't want you to concern my niece and nephews and post that stuff online for them to see as well, because they're going to think there's some fucking creep is stalking me or whatever. And it looks like it. So I just want to put that little PSA out there. No kissing me at signings. No finding my house or my address or sending anything to my address or turning up at my address.
We have a P.O. box.
And there is a
For
PO
that.
box.
You want to send her stuff? Send it there.
Yep.
And then also do not follow me from a little bit far away, filming me for a good 40, 45 minutes. Just come up to me. I'm chill, I promise. So there's some things, I feel like that's common sense. The fact I have to repeat myself
you
about that
shouldn't
is
have
very
to. You
silly. But again, the fans that don't do those things, which is 99% of you, you're amazing. Thank you for the support. We are blowing up when it comes to Rulebreakers. We did American Monster a couple of weeks ago. And the amount of people that came up to us, you know who you are because you're probably watching right now, that said they were there because of Rulebreakers.
And this was in Vegas over Halloween.
Over
insane.
Halloween.
It's
We had
amazing.
fans coming up at signings, literally asking about
Where's
prayer.
Adam? Where's Adam?
Yeah. I'm just like, so we're doing something really great here, and I love you guys so much. So thank you for sticking with us. We just reached 50,000 subscribers. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna get that plaque for 100,000 very soon.
I need it so much.
Yeah, I know. Joe's dying.
It's all he's been
But
talking
we-
about.
all of us cannot thank you enough for your support, and we're really, really happy that you are loving what we're doing, and
We're loving what we're doing.
And and let's say next year we're going to be taking Rulebreakers on the road, which we're very excited about. Coming to a small theater near you.
Yay.